Hello, dear viewer. Thank you so much for joining me. I would like to do a reading right now on Ronan Farrow. I'd like to do a character profile. He seems to be a very, very intelligent, accomplished young man he's a journalist, he's a writer, he's a speaker. He's Mia Farrow's child and perhaps Frank Sinatra's child. She said that he may be Frank's child. So I don't know if there's still mystery about that or not. I don't know if Ronan Farrow himself has already weighed in on that, but he is a very interesting person in his own right. So I would really like to find out what he's like. So Spirit, if you'd like to help, please do. And yep, that includes Frank. Okay. So, pregnant with a new possibility. Oh, we've just begun to see we've just begun to see Ronan Farrow. He is going to be very important. All right. Oh, his outward quality is justice. He's all about justice. And he does right. And oh boy, you guys, the inward quality is the Wheel of Fortune. Would you look at those major arcana? Whoo, this guy has a fate. All right, his goal, love, increase the love. Whoa, his motivation, Two of Cups, mutual respect and care. He wants us to be a more civil society, more loving, more caring, more compassionate. Whew. Let's see, I'm sorry I say who so much, but look at these major arcana. I mean, the power of this is just kind of like bowling me away a little bit. So this we've only begun to see from Ronan Farrow. Okay, what's at stake is a small goal. Okay, so obviously there's a goal that purpose, a plan, something that universe is offering. He's not sure about, but that's nothing big that's at stake there. In other words, he is living very close to his values. He is doing what he's supposed to be doing. Okay, so we have the flaw or the need. So this may be, he doesn't have clarity. All these possibilities he's looking at for his future. It's for his future. And he doesn't have clarity yet. He's got some worries about it. Some dreams. He needs to be entertaining all possibilities, though, too. That's where he's supposed to be. So I think that's both a need and a flaw. You know, he doesn't have clarity about it yet, though. Okay. He's still exploring, even though he's done so much purposeful work. The source of that need or flaw, Queen of Wands. Okay. Yeah, and I think that Queen of Wands, to me, she has come to represent sort of more feminine in energy, but it certainly does not exclude the males. The movement, feminine rising, the purpose to create a safer place, a more respectful place, a more loving and compassionate nation, safe for everybody's children, that kind, that is rising, where women are equal. Sexism defeated. That is the source of his wonderings, He is very much aligned with that general energy, that general movement. Oh, we have another major arcana. Okay, so what the effect? Yes, his wonderings and his, slight lack of clarity he has about exactly where he's going right now, and he is a young man, but the effect that has upon his desire to be very loving and create a more loving culture is temperance. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. He's going to do this slowly and deliberately. He's not one to jump into anything. It takes a while for him to kind of gain this clarity. But you know what? That's his age too, I think. That's just natural at his age. He's still growing and maturing, and I don't know what he is. Is he in his 30s? Is he, 1980? 87 he was born. So yeah, he's 30. Okay. So that's, he's accomplished a lot for a 30-year-old. But I feel like there's something bigger that he will be walking into. Because we've just, even though he's accomplished a lot for his age, we've just begun to see Ronan. I'm wondering about if he has political aspirations, actually. Okay, let me clarify some of these and we'll find out. Yeah, he's done a lot. He has achieved a lot, but it's not enough. There's something, he wants to have as much of an impact as he possibly can to create a more loving and equal society. That's what I'm hearing. Justice. Yeah, okay, and right now that's his Knight of Wands kind of deal right now. He's trying to bring out truths. He's reporting on truths. He's on TV talking about them. He wants more justice. He wants to help balance the scales of justice. However, that's this project. It might not be the way he does it for his whole career because it's a knight. Let's see about this Wheel of Fortune. Yep. He's part of that. I get this card too. When I see the changes I feel like are coming up in our world, I see the feminine rising here, and I see the King of Cups here a lot. And I think that's about a more compassionate, self-controlled, manly is to be compassionate and self-controlled and a man of conviction, not not a warring person, And so it is his fate to be an example of that and to help bring that about too. Okay, let's see about this Lover's card. Emperor. Yep. That's his goal. He's going to be in a leadership position, you guys. He's taking charge. He just doesn't know how, but he is going to be highly influential to this end. There may be a relationship for him too that I don't know. Perhaps. I don't know a lot about him. I usually don't look up much about people before I do a reading because I kind of want to hear from them. Yeah, love in his own life is important too, he's saying. That's part of what he's doing right now in his life, yeah. Okay. This Two of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, he's saying his motivation is let's be more respectful to each other and let's let our economics show it. Let's be more equal and let's let our economics show it. Yes. Okay. And what's at stake is a small goal. Yeah, it's a job. He's being offered some kind of opportunity or job, or it's something that would be a daily job kind of thing, but or a purpose or a goal, but that's at stake. He hasn't made up his mind about it yet. And it turns out, it probably won't matter too much either way. Well, it could, but so we hope for guidance for him. He doesn't have the clarity yet, but he sure has some success and some victories. Yeah. So he needs, this is flaw or need. He does wish for more successes, yes. More victories. He's telling me it's not success. It's victories. He does wish for more victory. Like victory, but it would be a justice victory. All right. Okay. And look at the source of this. And here again, all the possibilities. I feel like he's trying to expand his mind to paint a picture of how it could look if we had a more equal, just, and loving society. It's like he's creating this in his mind. He's a vision. It's a vision. He has a vision. He's envisioning this. And he wants to share it somehow. That feels like that's the next thing. He is fighting for justice, but he wants to also help everybody envision a better future and get there, And get there with this Emperor. Okay, let me see about this Temperance card. Yeah, but he is deliberate. He is slow and deliberate with it. He has plans well thought out. He's balanced in his perspectives, yes. Okay, so let me look at his past, future, present over here. Past, Four of Cups, yeah. That was not like in the news he was getting. No. So that dissatisfaction and that repeated disappointments is one thing that motivated him to focus on justice. Future is strength, divine strength and protection. Another major arcana. Let me see. Empress, strength, justice, wheel of fortune, lovers, temperance. Wow. Okay. Let's see about this. Strength back there too, though. So he has this purpose hanging over his life and this divine strength and protection. And whoa, boy, look at this one, guys. Okay, so the clarifier for the strength in the future, there's Trump here, isn't there? The Nine of Cups. And I say that I consider that Trump because I consider this in some ways a political reading because he is involved in investigative journalism and he is involved in politics in that way. So he is going to take on Trump in a way that is temperate, wise, smart, purposeful, and purely motivated. Yeah, we'll hear more reporting from him. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, universe. Thanks, Spirit. Bless him. Bye-bye.